Hey guys, I just wanted to film an extra video today. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification. And I'm excited for Siwa Tour, and I want to make this video and kind of chat with you some more. Because I'm kind of bored right now and filming seems fun. And I'm bored because I'm so used to like constantly training to be a pop star, and I even on the days that I don't have dance, I'm at some point throughout the day, and I come up with something and I start working on it for I even if I just do it 2 or 3 times, I still try to keep up with things. And I told myself that when I don't have dance, I'm obviously not going to completely slack off, and I know I'm not about to put my career here on the line for me just enjoying a day without dance, but I'm going to try to really enjoy it. And so far, but I have no clue what I'm doing today, so I'm just keeping it varied. Oh, one thing that I do know is happening soon is the booster shot for me for COVID. You know, that's gonna be a thing. And but yeah, because basically, by the way, and so basically we had a little mix up. So I kept seeing people promote the JoJo tour, and primarily the part or this one photo of XOMG Pop, and it had all the tour stops that they're performing at, the 6 tour stops and stuff. So basically, which is really fun, but I kept seeing people I post it on their Instagram stories and stuff, and then they would post something about COVID, I'm a COVID test, essentially, is what they were they would promote the picture of the tour stops and then a COVID test. So I looked it up one day just to make sure, because we didn't know anything about the COVID rules for Siwa Tour, and we looked it up. And if you are 11 years old or under, you're fine. You're good. But you have to be accompanied by someone that I'll explain. But if you are 12 years old or up, you have to either have a negative COVID test within 72 hours, I think it was, before the show, a negative COVID test with proof, or you have to be fully vaccinated. And me, I pretty much, we're planning to get my booster soon. So we looked at, I don't know if there's a requirement for masks, because of the fact that it didn't really say anything about masks. But I looked at videos that JoJo was posting with fans, and it's hard to tell because a lot of them I saw a mixture of some people wearing masks, some not. I did see a lot of the younger people, kids and stuff, not wearing them, and I don't know. So we're bringing them, but if we don't have to, then we'll take them off. Situation. But right now I'm excited for Siwa Tour. I'm glamming up completely because I went for one night. I have an excuse to basically become the pop star that I dream of looking like. So I'm going with a Siwa pop star look that's comfy and cute. So my plan is I have this JoJo unicorn dress that's really fun that I'm going to wear with some JoJo pants underneath, because they're JoJo pants. Now, I will say this, that last time I really wanted to wear them and I wasn't allowed to, but I'll explain why. Because last time we So they came with a pajama set, like a JoJo pajama set that I got for my 13th birthday. And the top doesn't fit me anymore. We don't even have the top, but the bottom still do. And last time I wanted to wear them to like JoJo tour, but then my sister said no. And the reasoning was because we weren't sure. Like, I looked it up since then, and I got it approved by Mom. And that's like my dad's main concern is if my outfit's approved by Mom, which is that like they come with like a pajama set, but also I looked it up. They also can be everyday pants, so they can be pajama pants or just really comfortable everyday pants, and I think you can even get them like by themselves. So I have no clue, but I'm wearing my unicorn cob dress. We didn't know that last time though. And then in my JoJo pants, my JoJo shoes, and then I'm thinking I might do 2 bows. I might go a little crazy and do 2 JoJo bows because I have a hair tie bow that's like really sparkly and fun. And then I have like a rhinestone Bobo Siwa bow. And then I'm going full. I don't know about accessories yet due to the fact that I have a couple like funnel, like a JoJo slap bracelet, a JoJo watch, like a few things. And a JoJo like diamond necklace that like is fun. And then on top of all of that, we have like, then on top of all of that, I have the full JoJo workshop tattoo. That's gonna be fun, and then I'm gonna attempt to recreate the very famous JoJo Siwa Harda. There's an airplane. I realized something. Okay. I realized something. So for so long, I've always known that like the JoJo symbol is like a heart, but I realized this, and I think JoJo brought it up in like a video or something, that there's actually a star in it. So it literally has like a star, and then it's like a heart with like a star on the inside, and the makeup look is really cool. It's not going to turn out like the word green, and nowhere near as good as hers because I'm literally using like eyeshadow and like I'm not using the same stuff that she uses because I do know she uses like eyeshadow and stuff. But like she uses like so many different things. Like when she does it, she uses like body glitter, eyeshadow, face paint, like a bunch of different things, and it takes like forever to do. So I'm going a different way, and I'm mainly using eyeshadow, but I might use a lipstick or a lip gloss with it. I don't know. I'm going to try to work with what I have and make something amazing. So, like, there are a ton of different things. And so I'm planning to go full-blown, like, Siwa mode, and I'm very excited about it because I always dreamed of, in a way, getting to go full-blown pop star, like, Siwa mode. And then I have a JoJo tour jacket that I'm gonna wear. Plus, I'm gonna get something at the tour. Or my dad said that I could get something at the tour. Nothing like crazy over the top expensive, but I can get something. And kind of what he said, we'll talk about that when we get there. Like, like, cause he doesn't want to spend like $100 on something, and but like he still wants me to get something. And last time, a lot of it, like the stuff that I was looking into last time, was under $100. Although I have to admit, my tour jacket was pricey. One thing that I will say, and this I have to hands down give this to Squad, is that at the Squad tour, or this Squad tour, like, tour jacket is kind of similar to, like, my JoJo one. It's just, like, it's the same material, pretty much, except this one is more, like, black and more, like, pops of color and, like, here and there thing. And this one was, like, $40 at the tour. It might have been 50, it was like somewhere around there, like 40 or 50, versus with the JoJo one, it's like kind of the same thing, but it was like 80. So it was like 60 or 80, one of those two, I forget. And so I'll admit, Squad stuff, cheaper, but not, like, Squad stuff is cheaper, but like JoJo stuff is still amazing and still awesome. And then I'm just excited to enjoy. Or the cool thing is that we looked up the place and we think I've been there before. Because a really long time ago, because this place does a lot of things. They do a lot of like sports stuff there. And then they also do like show stuff. And a really, really long time ago, I want to say I was like 6, maybe 7 when this happened. I'm not exactly sure. Or I went to like this Disney thing where it was essentially like an ice skating thing with Disney. And we think it's at the same place because when we looked up photos, so my dad looked up to like try to see what the stage was going to look like. We don't really know because they showed so many different pictures of like different things, and we guess it's like we have no clue really. Like it's just like so many different things and stuff. But they showed like this one room specifically. Like we saw a photo of this one room, and it looked exactly the same as the Disney thing that I went to a really long time ago. And so, like, there's just so many little things, like, it just kind of looked like I'd been there before. Like, I kind of, like, recognized him, and I would kind of, like, do I? Like, but we think it's the same place. And we have no clue exactly because, first off, I was, like, 5 or 6 years old, so I don't have the greatest memory from that age, but also my parents weren't the one that took me. It was my sister and my sister and her husband like took me and Bella's sister to go like see it. And my parents were planning to take us. But something happened. I forget what. I think like my mom got sick or something, like just a cold. Okay, apparently airplanes do not want us to film. But I'm like really excited. I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna like really enjoy it because I'm gonna kind of explain the story because it kind of has a fun little story behind like how like I ended up like getting tickets to go see Siwa Tour for the second time. So, here's the story behind it, which is that the other night, I want to say like 2 nights ago or something, and JoJo's mom, Jesselyn Siwa, posted something like, here's the thing, but I knew like, I had a feeling that like JoJo was going on tour near us, but I wasn't going to say anything. And then the other night, JoJo's mom, Jesselyn Siwa, go follow her on Instagram, posted this thing with like the tour dates or like the like locations where XOMG Pop would be performing with JoJo on tour, which is really cool. And I happened to see that there was a tour stop near us, and I kind of like brought it up to my dad, and he basically straight up told me, he went like, I known for about a month that JoJo was coming, and I was gonna look into it to surprise you, and like I looked into it like a little bit, and I was gonna surprise you with like meet and greet tickets, but well, he didn't fully say that, but like he basically straight up said he known for about a month and wanted to look into it to surprise me, but that he needs to like talk to my mom about it and stuff. So we looked at some tickets. We actually only looked at some, and then I was really excited and really wanted it to happen. So like I like went on my phone and looked a little bit and found that like you have to be a billionaire, like, cause he told you literally have to be a billionaire to do the meet and greet, because he said that like meet and greet tickets are about $2,000. I looked into it, and there's two different meet and greet ticket options that I saw. I saw one that was about $1,000, and then one that was $2,000, and I'm like, you have to be a billionaire, because I don't even think it's the full show. I think it's just the meet and greet for like that. At JoJo, it's pricey. I'll say that, because parking, like you have to like, there was like parking options, and the cheapest one was like $30, and it wasn't even like luxury parking or anything. It was like parking that you still have to like walk a little bit, but like it was a lot. So then basically the next day, and we like brought it up to my mom, and here's the thing, and like we brought it up to her, we got it approved, and we started looking at tickets. Now the thing is, when he brought it up to her, he said that it was gonna be like $450, but then that wasn't the case, and the reasoning was he kind of like figured I would want like really good seats. Personally, I think we got the best seats. And the cheapest seats, like they're like the cheapest, but they're the best in my opinion, because first we have like the 3 giant screens, so I'm like guaranteed to see. And also, we have a good view of the stage, which is great, and we also have a good view on the sound booth area, where I think the XOMG Pop like moms will be sitting. I don't know. Oh, and I also think that I kind of know for fact a little bit, not exactly with our location, but I know that usually I think JoJo's mom and like her dad and like her family sit in the sound booth area. I think that. I'm like pretty sure, because they posted something on Instagram or something, and I think that's what it looked like. It looked like they were sitting there. So like we got good seats. It's like I'm very excited about that. That I'm like generally really excited, and it can be a lot of fun. And then we literally started looking at like seats, and then like we went over all these options, and then finally only like my dad kept like pointing, like we have these options, we have this option, like, and I went like, let's review all options before we like make a decision, because if I'm just in the show, I'm like going over all the options and being a little bit picky with seats. And then he finally I pointed to 2 seats that like I look like very good seats, and personally like the best like seating option, and in my opinion, good view of the sound booth area, good view of the stage. Everything is like amazing. And then he went like, he looked at the price and went like, they're only $52. Or like the cheapest. And went like, and are those the ones you want? And I'm like, yes. He's like, okay. And then we got them and then got like a thing for parking and like all of this, so we're very excited. And I'm very excited for this because I'm literally XOG Pop's biggest fan. I'm gonna actually point out the name of each one of these. We got Bella, we got Leah, Tiny T, Kenley, Brooklyn, Dallas, Kaya. Like, I'm literally XOG Pop biggest fan, and I watched every single episode. I'm in the process of rewatching it, and yet, like, I'm so excited to see them. And I'm the one that, when I look for, like, a pop star or, like, a dancer or something, because I do watch sometimes on Zoom, like, I'll, like, see, like, someone doing something, and that will kind of catch my eye. I don't look for the best. I don't look for the person who has all the technique or is so fabulous. I look for the person and that loves to dance. They want to do this so bad and they love it to the point where they show it. Because I like to say that a dancer if they really want it, they can always work on things and get to being amazing, and if they really want it bad enough, versus the dancer that is fabulous but doesn't show that they want it as much, then it's like a completely different thing. Like, I'm gonna obviously pick the one that isn't perfect, and because they want it, they're showing me that they love it, and they're showing me that they will do almost anything to make their dreams happen. And that's why I look for, like they're willing to show me that they'll put in the hard work and make things happen. That's what I look for. So when I go to the store, I'm like, if they make a mistake somewhere, I'm gonna love it just as much because I know they're loving it and they're enjoying the moment of being up on stage and being fabulous and being incredible and just living it out. I'm gonna go watch See What Dance Pop Revolution. Peace out.